Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading. So today you're going to choose from number 1 and number 2. So this one is number 1, piercing the veil. Number 2, remove the mask. I will have the timestamps down below in the description box. Okay, guys? So make your choice and then go to the time if you'd like. Just skip over to the time of when your reading starts, okay? Let's go ahead and start with number 1. Let's pull some additional cards here. Okay, so I've got your little layout here. The first message I'm going to read for you is going to be the channeled message with my oracle card that I created for you guys. It is called Piercing the Veil. It's an image of a little owl there and the moon with a tree, okay? And it says, "For too long you have turned a blind eye to deceptive behaviors. Now is the time to see beyond the illusion. Once you can see the lies, you don't have to believe them. Remain true to yourself and trust your intuition. Shift your own perception. Get in alignment with your higher self. You already know the truth. Embrace it and create the necessary changes required to realign you to your highest path of love and light. Your new life of true happiness awaits you." So this is all about piercing the veil, lifting the veil, basically removing the blindfold from yourself and seeing things for how they really truly are in your life. And there's some things here that have been hidden, especially with the moon here in the oracle card. There are some things that have been hidden, but it's more so things that you kind of hid from yourself because subconsciously you already know the truth, but consciously you have denied yourself from actually accepting it to be true. And it's probably because it's something that you don't want to be true. But with this card, it's saying that you have to accept reality for how it is and dive deep into your subconscious and see what it is you've been ignoring and pay attention to it now. It's like pay attention to some sort of red flags around you. Like I feel like there have been a lot of red flags for you and you've just been ignoring them. But it's time to open your mind and your eyes to the fact that they are there. I'm going to start off with this little pile here. So you've got the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles with this card here, which says, "Money doesn't make you happy. It is the good you do with it that brings you joy." So there is an energy here of transformation that you're undergoing and that you will be undergoing once you open your eyes to the truth of the matter in your case. So once you open your eyes, then you're going to start, becoming what it is you have wanted to become for a while and transforming and shifting and raising your frequency and finding more balance in your life. Some of you are coming out or will be coming out of a place of feeling bored or feeling discontent with life or some area of your life emotionally. And you're going to be shifting out of that once you can actually acknowledge what it is that's causing this feeling for you. You're going to be shifting out of that and into the 10 of Pentacles. So I see you actually having abundance here, but it's not the physical abundance that is going to bring you the joy. It's the connections. It's your family, your friends, and it doesn't have to be blood family, but it can be soul family as well. And some of you may be getting an inheritance. That's not for all of you, but that is something that is coming through here for you guys, for some of you guys. So So next you have the Judgment card, the Mother of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Step Away from the Crowd card. So you, for a while, have been going with the crowd in regards to what you think is right, instead of listening to your inner calling here. You have an inner calling, and your guides, your angels are like, this way, this is the way for you. But it's been a struggle for you to get there because it's been hard for you to actually step away from what you think is the right thing to do. Like, how would people expect you to react in a certain situation? So I feel like you've kind of been, again, with this card here, denying yourself the fact that you have a strong pull towards a specific direction that is not mainstream. It's not something that a lot of people would understand. Either way, I do feel that once you lift the veil and are honest with yourself on which path you're being pulled towards, you're going to gain victory. You're going to be able to overcome any of your obstacles. So I see that you will have a positive outcome here as long as you step away from the crowd and really embrace your individuality and really embrace your unique nature. And I feel like when you start to follow that inner calling that has been nagging at you, that little feeling inside, when you start to follow that, like I said, you're going to overcome these obstacles. And I feel like it's going to be the end of your personal troubles. Because no matter what obstacles come up, you know you are on the right path. And it's all going to start from lifting the veil, piercing the veil, being honest with yourself. Here you've got the Lovers, the Mother of Pentacles, and the Emperor with the Gratitude card. And the Gratitude card says, be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have. Find more for what you have, and more good things will come. So, after you pierce the veil and start on your journey through these shifts that you're going to be going through, making the necessary changes in your life in order for you to come into alignment with your highest path, remember to have gratitude along the way. Instead of looking at the things that you didn't like or didn't serve you, just release them. You don't have to give them any more energy, any more focus, any more attention. And just focus on the blessings and focus on the things that have been going right for you in your life. Be grateful for those things. Be grateful for that. And I see you, getting into alignment with your highest path here, raising your frequency, attracting people of like mind. Some of you are going to be even getting financial success with a project or even a business plan. Others of you, I see you have an expansion of business plans in general. Some of you are going to be getting promoted. Some of you are going to be changing your jobs or career direction. And I'm getting a lot of messages from this stack here. Just keep in mind this is a general reading, so I will be giving out multiple different scenarios here. Either way, I see an increase of income. So the higher you raise your frequency, the more money and abundance comes to you. And also stability. I see stability. For some of you, an Aries, not all of you though. Either way, I see stability. I see confidence. I see you having a strong foundation within yourself and being surrounded by supportive individuals. Okay, guys? So this is the path that you're headed to. Wow, ultimately ended up at the Lovers here. The Queen of Wands, the King of Cups. So, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So a very positive place you're headed up. Ultimately ending up in a high frequency place in alignment with yourself. And also having a very warm, sympathetic, open heart, and a lot of like passion, vitality for life, and also like in regards to business or career, I see success there. So this is all gonna happen once you pierce the veil. Alright, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. There is a link for that down below in the description box. Also check out my Etsy. There's a link for that down below as well. you guys have an enchanted day. Okay, those of you that chose card number 2, this one is titled Remove the Mask. And the channeled message for you is, you can take off the mask. It's okay not to be happy 24/7. Lately, you've been wearing a smile even though you aren't feeling so happy. Right now, you need to connect with the people that truly care about you. You don't have to keep smiling when underneath you feel like you're falling apart. Allow yourself to heal by facing your true emotions, releasing them, and moving on. P.S. The sun is about to shine. Okay, that's pretty clear. So you guys have been putting on this energy as if everything is dandy. But you haven't been feeling so dandy. So you guys are asking you to take off that mask of having to pretend like everything is perfect and exactly as you wish it was. Okay, so your first little stack here, you've got the 6 of Swords, the Mother of Swords, and the 7 of Wands, clarified by the Let Go and Flow card. And again, she's dressed in purple. Okay, so once you actually confront your emotions, your true emotions, and acknowledge them for what they are, then you can find out what it is that's causing these emotions to arise. Some of you may already know what that is. But you haven't processed these emotions. So you're being asked to process these emotions and let them go, however small or big they are. For some of you, it's not like dire, but for others of you, it's pretty serious. And because you have been like ignoring these emotions, they've been repressed, it's been causing some sort of stagnant energy for you here. And not allowing you to get into the flow. So once you release these emotions after processing them, you'll be right back into the flow. You have to let go of these emotions you're holding on to and repressing by facing them and releasing them, perhaps through crying or whatever way you do, whatever form of release you do. So once you let go of that, then you can get back into the flow. Then you can have a genuine smile. And so once you start to acknowledge this and let these feelings go, I feel a shift coming for you. And you're gonna be shifting out of the energy of feeling like it's you against the world and feeling so defensive here. I'm feeling like some of you are feeling overwhelmed or even wanting to give up. So you're going to be shifting out of that energy, shifting out of having to defend yourself. And you know, I see you persevering and getting through that storm and headed to more stable waters here, more calm waters, and having the end of your troubles here. I see the end of personal troubles anyways. And I see you gaining some sort of clarity and obtaining victory by using logic in your situation. Okay? By going through the emotions, letting them flow, and then also balancing that with logic, I see you having victory here. Let's read this one next. Okay. You've got the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, clarified by the Sanctuary card, which says, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So you guys, you need to take a break from everything. As much as you can right now anyways, because you need to face these emotions, and you need to allow yourself to heal and also reflect a little bit. Healing these emotions is calling for you to be a little bit reflective, also meditate. But either way, you need some alone time here. I'm getting hermit energy, even though the hermit's not here. And once you do that, I see you finding more emotional balance within yourself and a shift within you emotionally, which is going to aid you in an emotional transformation. And also that's going to aid you into being able to trust yourself more. I see you, once you go through this process of healing and releasing, you're going to be able to trust your own intuition, and you're going to believe in yourself again. And again, the biggest message here is I see you finding balance. I see you trusting yourself and finding balance, harmony within. And I don't feel like you have that right now in the beginning of this reading. But you will obtain that by taking the proper steps that I've just mentioned. Here you've got the Father of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, clarified by there are never any dark spirits. Only people in life can be dark. Clarified by that card. So what I see here is that there could be some individuals around you that you have been dealing with that could be of a lower frequency right now, in a negative place, and it could be affecting you. For some of you, it's in your home. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or even an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but not necessarily. It's not always going to be those signs. They could just be exuding those energies. But it's somebody here, and it may not be in your home, but somebody in your life that is coming from a moody place. Someone who can be a little bit moody and mean sometimes. A little bit aggressive and mean. And can hurt your feelings here. I see that happening, where I feel like you don't feel so safe around this individual emotionally. And they're saying that just keep in mind that, yeah, there are people that can be negative, but it's up to you to protect your energy. And for some of you need to sage. Some of you need to sage. Others of you, there's one scenario here in particular that's coming out to my attention that's going to resonate with some of you. For some of you, you are with someone who can be a little bit manipulative, especially emotionally, and also moody, like I said. And you perhaps have a tendency to be codependent or insecure. So it's like, the perfect storm here. And for those of you, I feel like that this is someone you are close to. You're in a relationship with them, perhaps. You live with them. And either way, this is something that I feel like is going to resonate with some of you, but not all of you. And it's causing an energy of of loneliness and even loss here of some kind. So let me pull a card here, like an additional card for you guys. And this could be what is causing this emotional energy here for you. But I want to pull a clarifying card for this. What's your advice if you're in that situation? So your advice here is to overcome any sort of fear or limiting belief system that's causing you to be insecure or perhaps codependent. And also redefining your purpose. So you're being asked to redefine your purpose here, and to be courageous and daring. Because that's going to open up a whole bunch of new possibilities for you here. So I'm feeling like for those of you in that situation, you need to shift your focus. Instead of focusing on this other individual, focus back on yourself and on your growth, perhaps your business, perhaps a creative project, and that'll aid you. But if you're not in that situation, I still feel like this is your advice. If you're not in that specific scenario, I still feel that there's some negative energy around you. It could be a coworker or someone in your life, a family member. And it's the same advice here, to be courageous, to overcome any fears or limiting thought patterns and redefining your purpose. Focus back on yourself and nurturing yourself and creating healthy boundaries. Okay, healthy boundaries here. All right, so that is your reading, guys. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Also, there's a link for my Etsy down below. So check out my Etsy account as well. There's a link for my Etsy and for the personal readings, guys, okay? You guys have an enchanted day.